Hi, pretty people. This is Tango Tarot. I'm really appreciative of you being here. And in today's reading, we are going to uncover how that person feels about you. Now, it could be a platonic relationship, but mostly my focus is for reading for couples or people who are here to know about how their romantic interest feels about them. So, the format of the reading is going to be that there is going to be three piles to choose from, and you can choose the one that you resonate with the most, the one that calls out to you the most. Now, I'll cut to the pile selection. Bye. So, these are the three piles to choose from, and I'll give you a moment to choose one. Okay, one more thing that I forgot to mention was that I have these checks containing channeled songs from the person you're inquiring about. So, this is going to be the element for the end of the reading. These are the cards which will set up the theme for the reading, and then we'll go in with the tarot to uncover more about the situation, to ask for clarity and to ask for more detail. And then the rebel deck is going to help us with some advice or tips on how to make the relationship flourish even more. Or if you're not in case with a good place in regards to this person and your situation, then it's going to help you get out of that ruckus and just help you sail into the smooth sea with this person. So I hope you're excited. I have listed down the timestamps below in the description box, and I'll see you in your pile. Bye. Hi, pile number one. Welcome to your reading. So, the first card we have for you is this Full Moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. And this card says freedom. Act with wisdom, and people will respect you. So, mainly what I'm getting from your cards is right off the bat that this person that you're inquiring about is very attracted to the wisdom that you have, because most of the respect that you have gained in this person's eyes particularly is because of the wisdom you hold, and at least in this person's eyes you are, very respected. And I'm hearing the biggest and the strongest emotion this person feels for you is respect, which is admirable because that's a rare emotion people feel for you nowadays. So I think that is just beautiful. This card to me says that this connection, I think, will benefit from either you or this person um, working and focusing on their own selves. And I think full moon in Cancer, the next one, is also going to be significant for this connection. I have a feeling that this connection is very new, and it's just giving me a feeling of new, neat, cute, and stuff. Um, I I think you might have met this person in an educational institute, maybe, or some that kind of a setting. Maybe you meet this person when you're you know at a place to give an exam, or you meet this person in your college, if you've changed any recently. Okay, this is what I'm getting initially. I think it's time to dive into the tarot. Okay. Spirit, how does this person feel about pile one? How does this person feel about pile one? Okay. This person is thinking a lot about you, for sure. That is something I can confidently say, according to how the cards came out. So, I have a feeling that the relationship that you have with this person is held very close to their heart, no matter if they have expressed it yet or not. And I think this person is kind of, I'm hearing a control freak for some reason. If that's a trait that they have, I think that might be a confirmation. I'm getting that from this card right here. And this person, mm, okay, I have a feeling that this person is you know, very wealthy, or they just have a very, you know, well established background, or they have some perks because of the family that they're born in. I'm getting that kind of a feeling, like they do already possess some power that they have not had to work so intensively for. um, but this person is not inexperienced or you know, just privileged. This person does know their way around the world, and I think the reason that they have so much the reason that they have so many perks in their life right now is because that they are a good person and they were born into this family for a reason. Also, okay, I think I'm going to focus more on how this person is feeling about you now, because that's what I'm starting to see, and that's the topic of the reading today. So I think this person has a feeling that you're a shy person, or you're someone who is insecure, somewhat, maybe because you might have shared some personal detail like that with this person, maybe an incident from your childhood, or a recent incident that has made you feel shy of social situations or something like that. Yeah, this person does have a feeling that you're, you know, you try to stay low profile. They observe that. Or if you haven't spent a lot of time with this person and they don't know you much at all, this is how they're assuming you are. You're a person who speaks less and, you know, is low profile. I keep getting that word a lot, low profile. Maybe they're popular, or the family they're from is popular. They have a name that this person is carrying on now. You give this person a sense of calmness, that's for sure. Whether it's when they spend time with you, or if they spend time alone just thinking about you, it gives them a very sweet sense of calm. And they don't want to rush with you. um, you know, like they want to go very slow with you, because this person is a believer of you know, slow and steady wins the race. I'm not sure if this person is thinking about the long term with you as of now, but they are definitely starting to get attracted to you if this is a newer connection. If it's not, then I have a feeling something may or may not have gone wrong between you guys. If something like that happened, then I think they think that this conflict that you guys had, it's not going to last very long. I think if they're even willing to make amends, or if you have been keen on trying to get away from this person, run away, or just you know, leave this person, if something like that has happened, I think they'll try their absolute best to make sure that they don't let you leave. And if you're a kind of a person who is, you know, who identifies with the runner thing in relationships, you know, trigger warning, if you uh, have a feeling that you struggle with abandonment issues, then I think they know that. They have observed it in your behavior, especially if you tried to abandon this person before, or, you know, leave them on their own. And if the intensity of the relationship has been too much for you, then I think they definitely do believe that they're not going to easily give up. They're not going to let you give up, and they're not going to give up on you. Also, I'm getting this person feels like you think of yourself as a burden, either for them or other people in your life. But I think their higher self is coming through to tell you that that's inaccurate. What you're thinking is wrong, and you're not a burden to not just them, but not anyone in your life either. Oh, I think if someone asked them about you, they would describe you as sunshine. We also have a flower that reminds me of a sunflower. I don't exactly know which one this is, and it's not a real flower. It's just an add-on for the aesthetics of the video. But I do have a feeling that this person. Oh, wow! We do have a sunflower right here, right here. Okay. Maybe one of you really likes sunflowers. Maybe this person knows that you like sunflowers and they want to give you some. Wow, that is very sweet if they are planning to do that. Okay, this is what I'm getting for now. I would like to ask the tarot for more details. Okay. Mm. They think you're just everything that they want in a partner. If they are someone who's romantically attracted to you, which I have a very strong feeling that they think you're absolutely everything that they want. And I think they think you are doing very good in life, like in all sectors of your life. Basically, you're doing good in your personal life, you're doing good in your social life, you have a lot of good friends, a lot of loyal people in your life. Even if you don't, you have a very good image in your social circles. And they think you're financially also, even if you're not like secure at this moment, they definitely think that you are going to get there very soon. They admire your independence if you own yourself, or if you started earning for yourself at a young age. They admire that a lot. Like I said, this person thinks that you're more mature for what your age is, how you seem to know a lot about this world even in the young age that you're in, and even with the inexperience that you have for like in regards to being in like real life situations, or handling real life problems. You just seem to know how to solve things. That's very attractive for them. I think it's time to ask for the channeled song from this person for you. This is going to be my favorite part because I haven't done this in a while. Ooh, the song that has come out is Love You Like a Love Song by Selena Gomez. I really like this song. And if you haven't heard this song before, I would advise you to go and give it a listen, because the lyrics will reveal a lot about how this person feels about you. And I will link the song down in the description also. I think we should. Okay, now I'm going to go in with some advice from the Rebel deck. Wow. If you'd like to confess some feelings to this person, I think you should do that. Or, okay, they broke your heart has come on the top of the deck. I don't know if it's for everyone in this file, but if you resonate with this, if this person indeed has broken your heart to any degree, it could be not something very big that they have done to break your heart, but even if they've hurt you to a small degree, I think they're going to apologize about it for sure. And if you feel like you have done something to hurt this person, or some kind of an epiphany has come to you during the time you were listening to this reading, and it has told you that you should apologize to this person for something, then it's the time to get it done. Yeah, I think that's all that I have for you, Pile One. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate you being here with me till the end of your reading. I really hope all that I told you through my cards helped you out in understanding how this person feels about you. And I really, really look forward to seeing you in my future readings. Thank you so much. Bye. Hi, Pile number 2. Let's uncover the first two cards that I've pulled out for you. Okay. So this card here says, have faith in your dreams. And it's the waxing crescent moon that's depicted on this card. Crescent moons to me, I think, represent your spirit guides, or, the angels that work with us in this world, the angels that we can't see. And I think they're really helping you be with this person, or, you know, get in union with this person. Yeah. If it's not a situation which has, gotten to the next level, or gotten to a level where you're in a real relationship with this person. I do have a feeling that you've known this person for quite some time. It's not a new person in your life. It could be, for sure, because there's a lot of people listening to this reading, and different scenarios will apply to all different people. But most of the people listening to this file, I think, for them, this person is not new. This card, as soon as I pulled it out while I was shuffling the cards for setting the piles, I knew that this card meant that this person loves how you love. This person admires your compassion, your forgiveness, the the gentleness that you have. They really, really love you for it, or they really, really love those qualities inside of you. Yeah, and that's what I'm getting in the beginning from these two cards. Now I think it's time to go in with the tarot, so I'll get some cards out and I'll see you then. So I've laid out your tarot, and they told me much more about what I was picking up on. So one very strong belief that this person has about you is that you will never hurt them, ever. Like, I think you're a kind of a person who would not even hurt a fly. And I am a kind of a person who rescues bees also, and I'm looked at as a total freak for that. And if you have a hobby like that, where you feed stray animals, or you take them to the vet, if you have the means to, if you stop by and admire old people in love, if you're kind of a person like that, this person loves that. This person feels very, very safe with you. I'm hearing like a baby. You're very loving in this person's eyes, and from what I'm seeing here, if this person is not sugarcoating a lot, which I don't think they are, you sound like an amazing person to me also. Okay, I think this person sees a lot of potential in this um, connection that you do have, but this person for sure does not want to rush it very soon. I think they want to take action, and they want to take it in the right way. They're very, very ready to come towards you if you're not in a well established relationship yet. But I think there are some things holding them back, and they don't want to mess it up. The first confession, or the offer of love that they're going to bring to you, they really, really do not want to risk it. That is very sweet. This person thinks if they do get to be with you, that will first of all like open the gates of all kinds of happiness for them. For them, I think you are like everything, and if you don't feel like that yet, I think there's a reason they have not been able to make you feel like that, because that is how they feel. Now, if you're asking about a toxic situation, this is not your pile, for sure. Because people do stumble upon piles which are not actually resonating with them, which are not actually meant for them, but they end up watching it. And I do not want to mislead anyone who is in a situation where their respect is being compromised, their rights are being compromised, their freedom is, their happiness, none of that. If this is actually a connection that feels safe and happy to you as well, I think then this is your pile and you should keep watching. So if you're staying, the next thing I'm picking up on is that this person is thinking for the long term with you. They're thinking about, all the highest levels of commitment, marriage, having kids, things of that sort. And I have not yet dived into the Rebel deck, but if you can read this card, which is on the top, it says that project, that person, that idea is waiting. And I think this person is either waiting on you, or they're waiting on their situation to get better. And if you do think that you should, and if you have the means to, if you have the power to, and if you think it is the right thing to do, I think you could possibly be the one who approaches this person with this love offer. and I think it will end up being a success. Now, if this is someone who you're already in a connection with, and you're like already dating this person, or you've already been committed for a while, I think this is, well, not exactly what you came for, but a message that's coming, if you're open to it, is that there's some kind of a project that could bring you in a lot of abundance, and you should definitely go towards it. And if you're afraid of not being able to balance it, I think you're being delusional. I think you can definitely balance your work and your personal life. And other than this, I think, coming back to the reading, um, this person is in some kind of a burdensome situation which they are trying their best to escape, but they're not easily able to. And I think that's like slowly eating them up. They're very sad about it. I think I should ask about what this thing is. Spirit, what is this thing that pile two's person is burdened with? Okay, thank you. Okay, I think this person thinks that they're not enough for you, and this person thinks they don't love the way you do. They think that they need to grow up more to meet you at your level. I think it's just their fear of inadequacy, or if they actually, like really, really believe that they are inadequate to be the right partner for you, in case they have hurt you before, or this connection has seen its ups and downs, and or maybe if you're in separation. I think this person is trying to get ready to be the person for you. Now, I'm not sitting here giving people false hope also, but I really think this person loves you. Love is a big word, and I would never use it for no reason, even if I'm saying it on behalf of someone I do not know to someone I do not know. But I think the love is for sure present. Okay, let's draw 2 to 3 more cards from the Rebel deck based on what Spirit wants us to know. Spirit, what is pile 2 to know about this person's feelings for them? Oh. Okay. I think Spirit's asking you to just keep being the wonderful self that you are. Just keep making this world a better place by being yourself, spreading love around, and just keep working on your own self, I would say. And if you don't think you should be the one who should encourage the union, I think you should wait on this person, and you should just let them be, let them grow and be ready for you and come to you. And while you do that, I think you should focus on yourself and your own business. I don't mean literally, but yes, whatever you're doing in life right now, I think Spirit wants you to focus on that. And just if you believe in the concept of karma, I think you should, work on clearing your karma. And yes. Okay, now for my favorite thing, I would pull out one song for you that I think your person would want to dedicate to you. I would link this song down below, and you could go and give it a listen. So the song is My Head and My Heart by Ava Max. Okay, I see what this means. I think this person is stuck between their head and their heart about coming to you or just giving up, not because they don't love you, but I think that see, the situation that they're in is like they, this is a very strong thing, but that I'm saying, but I think this person is like hating on themselves right now. If they hurt you, or if they led to the doom of the situation in the past, I think they're blaming themselves a lot. They're like inside a lot of guilt, and I think that they think it's going to be very tricky to just be in a normal state with you again, and be that person for you. I think hence the feeling of inadequacy. I think there's a lot of guilt involved also. So that's all I'm seeing for you, pile 2. I am really, really appreciative of you being here, staying till the end of your reading. I really, really hope my reading helped you, and I hope to see you in my next one as well. Thank you so much. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Thank you for being here. And these are your initial cards for this reading. Okay, something that I feel called to tell you about is that my tripod moved twice, and it was obviously totally unintentional. and I have a feeling that this relationship is going through some turbulence at this time. Maybe you're in a separation sort of a situation, or some kind of conflict, sure, may have happened. So if that is what you resonate with in regards to this situation, you should stay. Okay, these two cards are saying to me that I think you already know how this person feels about you, because this does not feel like a new connection, especially if things have gone down with this person. I think they may have been up at some point of a time, and um, I think you have had your experience being in this person's life, and this person has been very vulnerable about their feelings to you also. Okay, I think this take time to breathe out card is saying that you may need a break from this person. Now, I'm not here just to sit down and give you advice about your situation. I am going to tell you how this person feels about you as well, but I think this is something important for you to know. Okay, I'll go and spread your tarot first, and then I'll see you later on. Bye. Welcome back. So I have your tarot all spread it out. Um, okay. So I'm seeing that this person. I have a feeling this person is very egoistic, and I'm hearing this is a person who is obsessed with being right all the time. This person and you are often fighting about being right, and or you used to, and it's something that they initiate most of the time or initiated. I think that's kind of a red flag, and you should be aware of that. Also, I'm hearing this person is very, uh, practical, and this person is practical in a way where it might be hurtful for the people in their lives, because they are a kind of a person who would prioritize their work or their studies over the people they claim to love, or they would like bail on people for work, or cancel plans if they feel in the mood of going anymore, which I'm not saying is a toxic thing at all. But if a person is always and always thinking about their own self, that does translate a little bit to me that that person is not the best kind of partner to be with for anyone. um, I think you have had episodes with this person where they have been extremely emotionally unavailable to you, and they have invalidated your feelings. It's giving me very, like negative vibes. Okay, I plan to go into these cards later on, but um, I have a feeling that this card was calling out to us. This card says, get over yourself and pull your shit together. So I think this person is, they're kind of self-obsessed, and it gives you an ick, but I think you let it go because you care about this person a lot. And I think initially this person was not like this. They were, a person who was able to love you better. This was a person who was able to be a better partner, and I think after you got in a safe space with this person, after you kind of let your guards down, they just got distant with you. They just drew all their energy and care and love back from you, and that made you feel very bad. And I think you have never called this person out on this before. I think you may be in a situation where you silently try to distance yourself from this person, because you might be a person who's kind of a people pleaser maybe, and you don't really call people out on what they're doing wrong. And I think this person has gotten advantage over you before because of that reason, because of that vulnerability of yours. And That sounds very unfair if it has happened to you. I think this person shifted their nature for you overnight. It's almost like they made you feel like they never cared in the first place. Okay. Also, I'm hearing this person is very immature, or at least all the things that I'm saying, they gaslight you to think you are a kind of a person like that, like you are not, you know, fulfilling their needs, their need for care, and you don't validate their emotions, you don't listen to their rants, and maybe they tell you that you are the one obsessed with being right all the time. They may have called you immature before, and I think this person is, kind of, this person has a lot of narcissistic tendencies, and this person doesn't sound like the best match for you, because I think you are, someone who could easily end up in a connection with someone predatory. Maybe this is not your first time. I think you need to build your guards up more strong. I think I'd like to draw the song that this person has for you. It usually just comes out. Okay. Okay, I have 3 songs at once, so maybe they give us a message. So the first song says "Until I Found You" by Stephen Sanchez. The second one is "Boyfriend" by Big Time Rush. And the third song says "I Don't Know You Yet." This is the title of the song, and it's by Alexander23. Okay, I think the order that the songs came out in is reciting a story. At least to me, they are. I think this person found you, and they thought that, if you've heard of the term limerence, it's basically, I hope I explain this in the right way. Limerence is basically perceiving someone as your dream person, and, like making this inaccurate image of them, unrealistic idea of a person that you just make up in your head, and then oftentimes it ends up in that the other person that you're thinking about feeling pressurized to act like the person that you are actually wanting them to become, but that's not them. And I think you were kind of a victim of that in this situation. This person found you, and they thought that there was no one better for them, and they were looking at you from a lens which was inaccurate. It wasn't you who they wanted someone with XYZ characteristics suiting to their needs and their wants. But then they just they found out that you're a real person with good and bad qualities. If you ever made them get a reality check, they felt very triggered by that. After this person found you and assumed that you were their, meant to be person, they definitely researched if you have a partner or not, and then they became what they thought you wanted. Like I said, in the initial stages of the relationship, they were the perfect person for you. I think that is what drew you in. But I think this person like kind of researched, or this person is like, they sound very clever. This person was very clever. They understood what kind of things would attract a person like you, and maybe they were doing all of this like maybe not from a malicious intention. Maybe this is a pattern they have, but for sure this is not very healthy, and I think this happened with you. After that, they turned into a person that claim that they don't even know. I think they might have said words to you like, "You've changed now," or "You're not the same person I met," or they just might have blamed you for a lot of things that you had zero fault in. Very unfair. Now I'm going to draw some cards in from the Rebel deck finally, for some advice and some tips for how to navigate this situation that we're in with this person. Spirit, did you have a pile number 2? Okay. Okay. I think you're really in a space where you want a person in your life, where you want someone nice to just love you for who you are and actually embrace your authenticity and lets you love yourself. And I think this person did not do that. So I think you're being called to just do your best in life and keep going on your own and taking your focus off of your love situation right now, whether if it's with this person or if you're thinking of being with someone new one day. I think this is something you need to let go of. I think your focus should be redirected to you, yourself, your emotional being, your health, the work that you do, the thing that drives you, your passion. I think that requires your focus more at this time, and the right person will come around. Yes, see, you're being called to embrace your own happiness and try to, I think, let go of this connection. I think you're being called to forgive this person and let this relationship go, because not only did this thing damage you emotionally, but you know, uh, this has taken other stuff from you also. I think you may definitely have lost um, some of your abundance to this, because like it could be in a million different ways that may have happened. Maybe this person made you switch your career to something to their liking, or maybe this person was very demanding materialistically speaking, and maybe this person just made you spend a lot, I think. Or maybe they didn't like when you worked and you focused on your career and you grew in life. So I think they definitely kind of held you back from becoming better. And I think you're just being called to focus on yourself at this time and get better. And I think when you're least expecting it, a better person will find their path to you. So that's all I have for you, Gayatri. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate your presence till the end of your reading, and I hope my reading helped you somewhat in your situation. I hope you do great in life, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye.